form to teach? In what ways would logic Hello. Welcome, Shirley,
Who's Shirley?
to Languapps.
What's that?
A while ago, I made some rough animation, and I wanted to make a web magazine about language and learning. Which is ironic, because I asked the clanker to help me with this monologue, and it told me that I needed a catchphrase at the beginning.
What's ironic is that an English teacher asked the bot to help him finish the script.
It also told me that learning a new language requires just closing your mouth and thinking. Or no, the other way. You gotta stop thinking and just open your mouth. Easier said than done, but this guy's got it mastered.
روز انگلیش که خبرونه خلا گوگه
Police of Pakistan Patan. Today we have to the border in Afghanistan. We near have to the Afghani OCC border area. We have to the rocket launcher firing after the people 35 want to the Boston.
روز انگلیش که خبرونه خلا گوگه
Okay, so that's what English sounds like to foreigners.
Speaking Zari or Wazari, but the next guy sounds perfectly fluent in English, doesn't he?
Sort of. His prosodic patterns are perfect. He's reducing vowels ahead of tonic syllables.
If you're from a certain place and time, then you might recognize that vocal inflection is from the radio, AM radio or shortwave radio sportscasts. But it makes me wonder, what is fluency exactly?
A splatnik of ganglion across the angular gyrus akin to the opening of a flow gate.
Flow state, that's for sports and stuff, right? Can it be used for language learning?
Language learning and speaking are kinds of flow states. It's not a method, it's the end result. You learned it from your parents at the playground and at school.
So maybe Clanker's Claude was right after all. The key to fluency is to turn off the brain and just start speaking. Let your tongue do the thinking. But there's got to be more to it. I think most of us even take our first language fluency for granted. So how can we get comfortable with a new fluency?
We all learn language differently. Adults generally learn from socializing, class, and self-study. Study. And
So
speak.
we should study.
Study.
But should we study like toddler stuff, like nursery rhymes and watch cartoons?
Can't hurt. Or even picture books are perfect if you don't know any words yet. Like a child, you'll start at the beginning and develop an eclectic blend.
All right, eclectic blend. So Languapps,
What is Languapps? You said earlier it was a web magazine. What are you doing? What do you need? What do you
Languapps is interested in your testimonials as a language learner. Like or leave a comment and I'll touch base.
Okay.
So learning a new language is all about new ways to acquire manners of speaking. Easier said than done, but this guy's got it mastered.
Police of Pakistan Patan. Today we have
خلا گوگه
the border in Police of Today we have to the border in Afghanistan.
And now our feature.
It was 117 years ago at the University of Geneva that Jules Ronjat wrote his book about his son's development. A grad student in linguistics, Ronjat found himself in Switzerland on the eve of World War I.
And in a family way, with a German woman. And he wanted to study the language development of their son, Louis. And he would write, based on the premise that he would speak only French and his wife would speak exclusively German with their boy. For 5 years they studied him, often bringing him to the university to sit and be observed by his academic advisor, Maurice Clamont. All throughout his childhood he would babble while they took notes. They stopped at age 5. I wonder if little Louis would have felt self-conscious about being a guinea pig had they continued. Ronjat and Gremont observed that Louis's language developed in a more or less balanced way. but they sought to untangle some of the causes for little speed bumps. By the end of the period, Louis was able to translate idioms, and at 5, he was developing the right phonological and grammatical framework, as most 5-year-olds do.